What just happened in the NFL has sent shockwaves through the football world and lit a fire under every Dallas Cowboys fan from Texas to Tokyo. Tyreek Hill, yes, the cheetah himself, is signing with the Dallas Cowboys, and the league will never be the same again. This is not a rumor, not some smoke and mirrors, but a real earth-shattering signing that places Hill alongside CeeDee Lamb and Prescott, forming what fans and analysts are already calling the scariest big three in the National Football League. This isn't just a big move for Dallas, it's a tectonic shift in the league's power structure. And that's not all. DJ Reader, the dominant defensive tackle formerly of the Bengals, is also now a Cowboy, bringing elite defensive muscle to match the offensive firepower. As if that wasn't enough, the Cowboys have teased what they're calling a bombastic surprise that's about to electrify the fan base even further. This is the moment Cowboys fans have dreamed of. For years, the narrative has always been next year. Next year, we'll have the right pieces. Next year, the offense will finally click. Next year, the defense will hold up when it matters. Well, next year might finally be now, because Tyreek Hill joining the Dallas Cowboys is not just a big-name signing, it's a declaration of war on every defense in the league. The speed Hill brings to the field is unmatched. He stretches defenses, opens up the field for other playmakers, and gives Prescott a new weapon that changes how every team will game plan against Dallas. CeeDee Lamb was already becoming a nightmare to cover, and now pairing him with Tyreek Hill creates a dynamic duo that could rival or surpass any receiving core in Cowboys history. Throw in Brandon Cooks in the slot, and you're suddenly looking at a trio that's nearly impossible to stop. The Big Three isn't just a nickname, it's a reality now in Dallas. Fans are understandably losing their minds, and rightfully so. Tyreek Hill brings championship pedigree, blistering 4.2 speed, elite separation skills, and the kind of explosiveness that turns short slants into 70-yard touchdowns. The Cowboys' offense now becomes an absolute track meet. Picture Prescott in the shotgun, Lamb wide left, Cooks in the slot, and Hill wide right. What defensive coordinator has the personnel to deal with that kind of firepower? The answer might be none. And if you try to drop back in coverage, the Cowboys' running game is ready to exploit the lightbox. This isn't just about flash, it's about devastating strategic impact. As for DJ Reader, his signing gives Dallas exactly what they needed in the trenches. The defensive line has long been the area where the Cowboys needed reinforcements, especially in the interior. Reader is not just a big body, he's a disruptor. He eats up double teams, clogs running lanes, and allows edge rushers like Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence to go hunting. With Reader anchoring the middle, offenses won't have the luxury of pushing the Cowboys around in the run game anymore. He instantly improves the run defense and brings leadership and playoff experience to a unit hungry for dominance. Now, the bombastic surprise has taken social media by storm. While the full details haven't been released, team insiders are teasing a game day experience unlike anything fans have seen. Hints suggest a combination of augmented reality, a new interactive fan zone in a TNT stadium, and perhaps a throwback to 90s-era Cowboys glory with guest appearances and exclusive memorabilia releases. There are also whispers that a former Cowboys legend could be returning to the organization in an advisory or ceremonial role, possibly Troy Aikman or Michael Irvin. Whatever this surprise is, it's clear that the Cowboys front office is going all in, not just on the field, but off it as well. This aggressive off-season strategy marks a clear change in philosophy from Jerry Jones and the front office. For years, the Cowboys have been criticized for being too conservative, too reluctant to make bold moves that truly change the narrative. But this year, that criticism goes out the window. They're not waiting to see what happens. They're making it happen. Adding Hill and Reader shows that the Cowboys are tired of playoff exits and excuses. They want a Super Bowl, and they want it now. The impact on the NFC landscape is immediate. The Philadelphia Eagles, San Francisco 49ers, and Detroit Lions now face a Dallas team that is faster, stronger, and more complete. Defenses will have to pick their poison. Blitz Prescott and risk leaving Tyreek Hill one-on-one? Sit back in zone and let Lamb and Cooks carve you up underneath? It's an impossible dilemma. And defensively, with Reader strengthening the interior and Micah Parsons now freed up to rush with less attention, the Cowboys' defense could become one of the most balanced and lethal in the league. Around the league, reactions are pouring in. Analysts on major networks are calling this one of the most shocking and brilliant moves of the decade. Hall of Famers are praising the Cowboys for finally taking the risk they needed. Even rival players are acknowledging that Dallas just became a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Social media is flooded with highlight reels imagining what this offense will look like on Sundays, and fans are already ordering custom jerseys with Hill's number in Cowboys blue. For Dak Prescott, this is a defining moment in his career. With weapons like Hill, Lamb, Cooks, and Tony Pollard, he has everything he needs to succeed. There are no excuses now. He has the tools, the protection, and the playmakers to elevate his game to MVP levels. And early reports from Otis suggest that Prescott is already developing chemistry with Hill, who reportedly arrived in Dallas ready to work, motivated by the chance to bring a title to another iconic franchise. The locker room is buzzing with energy. Veteran players are excited. Young rookies are motivated, and the coaching staff is said to be revamping large parts of the playbook to capitalize on Hill's unique skill set. Expect more motion, more vertical routes, and a lot more explosive plays. Offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer reportedly called the addition of Hill a blessing and said the offense will be unrecognizable in the best way possible. This also sends a message to the fans. The Cowboys are listening. They hear the frustration, the passion, and the decades of waiting. And now, they're acting. Season ticket sales are spiking. Team merchandise is flying off the shelves. And there's a renewed sense of belief that hasn't been this strong since the dynasty years. People are believing again, not just because of hype, but because of real, tangible moves that back it up. There's still work to do. The offensive line needs to stay healthy. The secondary must improve in coverage. Special teams will need to capitalize on the field position the defense gives them. But for now, the Cowboys are no longer a team with potential. They're a team with a plan, a roster, and the guts to go for it. And as training camp approaches, all eyes will be on how quickly this new version of the Cowboys can gel into a championship-caliber unit. From Hill's stunning speed to Reader's rock-solid defense and the promise of a bombastic surprise that could reshape fan engagement, this is a new era for the Dallas Cowboys. This is the kind of statement off-season that defines legacies. And if it pays off with a trip to the Super Bowl, it'll be remembered as the boldest and smartest series of moves in recent franchise history. So, Cowboys Nation, get ready. This isn't just hype. It's real. The cheetah is in Dallas. DJ Reader is holding down the line. The Big Three has arrived, and the Cowboys are charging toward a future that suddenly looks brighter, faster, and scarier than ever before. Stay tuned because the ride is just beginning. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more breaking updates, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Could this be the year